Hi guys, World War II, which began in 1939 and ended in 1945, took place between the Allied powers and the fascism Axis powers. The Allied powers, including the UK, the Soviet Union, and the United States, took strategic control of the war. In addition, there are also France, Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Greece, and Yugoslavia. The Axis powers include Japan, Germany, Italy, and a number of other member states such as Hungary, Finland, and Spain. Almost every continent in the world is affected by this war. Until now, it was the largest and most devastating war in human history. Fortunately, the war ended in defeat for the Nazis. Suppose, with divine strategies, what would the world be like with Nazi victory? To see what might happen, we will focus on analyzing Hitler's ambitions to recreate the world. This dictator was a follower of the supremacy theory with the view that only the superior races can rule and survive, and those with poor genes will be removed from society. Accordingly, the whites headed by the pure German Aryan race were the people with the high status in society. Next, there are Westerners like the UK, Northern France, Ireland, and the Netherlands. The Chinese and the Japanese are on the same level as Hitler claims. They are honorary Aryans. The lower is the race in the Mediterranean such as Italy, southern France, Spain, and Greece. Because of his low rating of the Italians, Mussolini always wanted to punch Hitler in the face every time they met to discuss the war. Ignoring a few levels in the middle, the lowest level race is called the Untermensch, consisting of people from the East such as Jews, Russians, Poles. In addition, there are blacks, homosexuals, and people with disabilities. With a quite complete classification system, Nazi Germany will in turn eliminate the inferior races in many different ways such as sterilization or completely destroy. If Hitler succeeds in his plan to breed pure Germans, a large part of the world's people will not survive, including Russia and Poland. The inferior individuals retained would be slaves for war and labor. Once there, the racism became as harsh as a cat to a mouse. German schools will teach the children only the Aryan race is noble, is great, the rest are trash. German women are encouraged to reproduce as much as possible, and they also suffer the loss of a baby every time they give birth to a child with a growing delay or illness. Hitler was born into a Catholic family, but as an adult, he hated it. And of course, in the ambition to dominate Europe and the world is fulfilled, the dictator will certainly ban Catholicism because it is an obstacle to the progress of fascism. He even called religious people slaves. Before the war, the Nazis closed Catholic churches, arrested many clergy, and banned the spread of Catholic messages. However, because of being friends with Italy, he gave in and respected Catholic organizations in the Vatican. In the Nazi Germany, religious devotion was replaced by loyalty by the Nazi regime and the Aryan race. German children were born proud and braced for their generations of heroic fathers and legendary people. German schools will encourage and train children to use violence to tame protesters. History, science, and the humanities will be taught from German point of view and ideology against the whole world. The entire educational system will only aim to indoctrinate the children to reinforce the brutal and harsh ideology of Nazism. From there, they will inherit and promote most superior race with the ability to slaughter humanity. In short, if Hitler succeeds, the Germans will be like the lords of the sky and the world will sink in the darkest days in history. However, after all, cruel and brutal ideologies will not dominate the world. Iniquity is always destroyed. Even if the Nazis win in World War II, it won't last long. The video is over here. If you see it is a good video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.